Okay, let's do a little playtime. I have my acrylic paints here that I'm just going to do some little drizzling and right onto this jelly plate. And I'm just using the Spread Your Wings paper from Photoplay that I got here to just mix and match a couple of these little colors and move them out of the way. I'm using my brayer and I'm just gonna go for a quick little wipe like this. Don't push the paint, just roll it really gently. Then I'm gonna use those feet and set it aside. And I am using the paper that came in one of the packages that I got from Country Craft Creations for my design team package. And I just ripped this up into different size sheets, and here you go. There is my stripe pattern that's gonna go really well. So I'm just going to, before I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and do another layer here. I'm gonna grab another one of those ripped pieces and just press it down on that jelly plate. I just set it off to the side and let it dry, just like that. I'm gonna mix a little bit of red in here, mix a little bit of pink, I think, and some orange, a little bit more orange, so that there's not just all green. Get that mixed in. I think I want a little bit of blue. That's good. Maybe a little bit of this bright green. Just mixing it all up. Lay this down. Smash it on. And then peel it away. And look how pretty that background is. I like it. I'm going to do a second print. Should be lighter this time. Yep, there we go. Look at the marbling effect that has. And this doesn't take long to dry. So I'll just set it aside. I'm going to do another one. Get another sheet here. Look at that. I think that's pretty cool. Do a little bit of yellow. You can just keep going and going. But like I said, I got the paper from my packaging and just using that so you can see. If you don't like it, throw it away. It's really a free paper. So I'm just going to use it to play. That's pretty cool. Do different ways. Let's go ahead and press this down. And lift it up. Look at that, that's neat. How about an envelope? I'm going to do half at a time. That's cool. What about the white on the background? That's cool. Let that dry. Do a card front. That's neat. Keep using this up. So here are all the pieces that I made really quick. Took about 10 minutes of just playtime. And now I'm going to go ahead and cut all of these down. Let's just see which ones I'm gonna pick and choose, which ones I wanna use, because I wanna mix up the colors a little bit. Thinking I want some greens, I want some red, I like that one. Some of these I'm gonna save for other projects. Yep, I like that one. I like these. Those I'm gonna save. This one is bright, colorful. That one I'm gonna save for a different project. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, take my little cutter here, and I think I'm basically getting the same size together. Generally the same size. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and tear this with my ruler edge. I'm just gonna press down here and I'm gonna tear against it. Just like that. Like that. And I think that's gonna be it. I'm gonna see which one do I want for my outside. I think I kinda like this one. Ooh, no, I like that one best. Flip these over, back and forth. Let's see. Place that like this. And then I'm gonna take one of these pages. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it down. That measure about 4.5 inches. We'll make it 5 inches, okay? 5 inches. Just like that. And this is going to be my outside cover. This is going to be my inside cover, but I want to have a little pocket, so do that. Put this here, fold her in half. Fold that in half. Fold it over like that. And this is going to be a flip out page. So this will come just like that. make sure. No, I think I kind of want this. Here. I think I want some white paper too. Break up the color. I'm going to use some of this cream artisan. Pick this up. So let's see, this is about 7¼ inches. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put, actually I'm gonna go ahead and round the corners to this. Okay. That. Use that for something else. And just something in between here. This one is just under 7 inches. So I want to do something on the corner there as well. Just like that, I'm pressing it down, and I'm gonna go ahead and stitch right through the middle here. So let me do that and I'll be right back. All right, so I went ahead and did my stitching. I stitched down the middle. Doesn't have to be perfect. I just did a quick running stitch. And then I went ahead and also stitched here on the top and the bottom of this front so that I could have a little tuck spot there. And just like that, you have your little art journal like this. And you can do stamping on there. You can put little notes. You can put your little ephemera pieces. I'm just making sure each of the pages turns nicely. I've used this artisan cardstock in the middle to break up some of that color. And yep, I use my corner rounder to put some decorative corners on that artisan cardstock, as well as the Photoplay that's here. And now we're just gonna go ahead and play with these ephemera pieces and get some of these put into the journal. Okay. All right, so I went ahead and did my stitching. I stitched down the middle. Doesn't have to be perfect. I just did a quick running stitch. And then I went ahead and also stitched here on the top and the bottom of this front so that I could have a little tuck spot there. And just like that, you have your little art journal like this. And you can do stamping on there. You can put little notes. You can put your little ephemera pieces. I'm just making sure each of the pages turns nicely. I've used this artisan cardstock in the middle to break up some of that color. And yep, I use my corner rounder to put some decorative corners on that artisan cardstock, as well as the Photoplay that's here. And now we're just gonna go ahead and play with these ephemera pieces and get some of these put into the journal. Okay. Okay, I'm going to do a little walkthrough here of this little mini art journal. I just used a seam binding to tie it up. This is, let's see, about 24 inches long. And this little art journal measures, let's see, the cover anyway, 3 3/4 inches wide by 5 inches tall. And I've used, you can see the pieces on the front from the ephemera pack. I layered them up and I used another piece of cream artisan cardstock. You open it up and I have this little pocket here. This is that piece that is sewn shut. You can use glue as well. And then I have here just an attached, I use my mini attacher. I glued this down so I could make a little tuck spot underneath here. Turn this over and I'll just do a quick walkthrough of all these pages. You can see I glued down one of the ephemera pieces here. You know, just some spots for photographs can go here, or some journaling. I can stick in some journaling here. Just another ephemera piece here, just for a page edge. Same thing here, another page edge. This is all I have left, by the way, for the ephemera pieces. I'm going to use this. I was even cutting these out to use them on the journal itself as well. I used some washi tape to go ahead and attach this envelope, and this is just a paper clip that I have in here for some decoration. I went ahead and folded up the envelope and placed a couple of things in here. So this is becomes a front pocket, and then I have this top-loaded pocket for another photo mat. And the cool thing is that you can see right through here. So if you had something that was stuck on there, you'd be able to see it right through there. Okay. All right. Turn that over, and this is the envelope that I did some paint on the back of, and then I have the washi tape here as well. I cut this ephemera piece apart and just did it take time to stop and smell the flowers. I put another piece along the edge here from the ephemera pack, and then I went ahead and stitched one across here, and then bent it so that I could journal on the back here. From that stitched element, I went ahead and put one of the other pieces here, and then I glued this down to make a little tuck spot and put in a piece of artisan cardstock with a little bit of washi. And then here's another piece from the ephemera pack right here. A little bit of washi tape just to give some decoration. And here's one of my painted pages. I have another area here for a little tuck spot. I put another piece of washi down at the bottom. Here's one of the ephemera pieces. And then another one right here. These are all these painted pages. Went ahead and put a piece here from the ephemera pack. Oh, happy day. And then when you turn it over, I glued this one to the back of it. So making springtime memories. Love grows here. We have another little tuck spot there. Turn this over. Painted page again. And then I cut out a piece from that ephemera pack that was just the actual title of the ephemera pack. And then you open this part up. This is the back cover. I have here where you can stick a photo in. And this is a piece that I cut off of that ephemera pack right here and used it. And then some washi tape for decoration for another little photo or journaling spot. And that's it. This is the stitch binding, and that's my little booklet. So I hope that you have enjoyed this tutorial, this little walkthrough and tutorial, and hope to see you back here real soon. Until next time, everyone, happy crafting, you all. Bye.